What's going on, guys? Making this video here for my entry into Phil's Creepy Videos 500 subscriber giveaway. If you guys don't know Phil, most of you guys do know Phil. You know his channel. If you don't, I will leave a link to the description. In the description, I'll leave a link to his channel below. Check out Phil's Creepy Videos. Phil's a true horror lover. His horror movie collection is unbelievable. His DVDs and Blu-rays, he has just an insane collection. He's always doing videos. He's uploading videos all the time. Always getting really cool things in. Check out his channel if you haven't. Like I said, I'll leave a link to it below in the description. Check him out. So there's a video entry to his 500 subscriber giveaway. He's almost to 500. Phil, you'll be there in no time, I'm sure. Congrats on all the subs and all the progress of your channel. It's great. So he has 9 questions he wants me to answer. So the first one is, what is my first memory of being scared as a child? The first memory I can remember of me being scared was, I don't know how old I was, really young, and me and my brother were playing down in the basement, and our basement was always kind of creepy growing up, and we were playing, and somehow I fell asleep, and my brother just turned the light off and went upstairs, and nobody came down and woke me up, and I remember waking up at like midnight, just in the dark down in the basement, and I think I was on a couch or something. I wasn't just on the floor, but I fell asleep and I woke up and just, was freaked out. I didn't even want to get up and go up the stairs, so I was just like laid there because, I was just really scared. And that's the first memory I can remember. The second question: who is my favorite horror character? That's a really hard question to answer. To pick a favorite, I'd have to say maybe Tarman, or possibly Pumpkinhead, maybe. One of those two, probably. I mean, then you get into the slashers, and then it's kind of hard to pick, but let's just go with Tarman or Pumpkinhead. What is my favorite horror franchise? Definitely Friday the 13th. I'm a huge Jason fan. I didn't say him for my favorite horror character because that's when I used, Friday the 13th for my favorite horror franchise. I love Jason. Pointing this way. He's just so cool, that there's so many different versions of him. Probably my favorite horror franchise is Friday the 13th. Question 4: what is my favorite Stephen King movie? That's hard to say. Another really hard one. It'd be hard for me to choose between Pet Sematary, Cujo, Silver Bullet, Creepshow 1 and 2, and Children of the Corn. I know it's not a one-word answer, but it's between. I'd have to pick between those. I went through a bunch of them. He has so many good ones that I didn't even name, but probably one out of those 6. Question 5: what's my favorite version of It? The new one or the old version? Sad to say, I haven't seen the new version yet. I'm so busy all the time, I haven't got out to the theater to see it. I'll probably end up renting it when it comes. You can rent it. I know people get it downloaded and things like that, but it's whatever. But that being said, even without seeing the new one, I can almost guarantee I prefer the old version. I'm an 80s guy. 80s horror is my favorite. So even, I'm not a huge CGI fan either. Computer generated images, it's just, I love the old school, so I can almost guarantee once I do see the new It, it'll still be, the old It will be my favorite. Number 6, what's my favorite vid on your channel? What's my favorite video on Phil's Creepy Videos channel? It's hard to say. He's always doing great unboxings, every time he does a video, he has something really cool to show you, or he's getting something really cool in, or just, it's hard to say, but probably his DVD and Blu-ray collection videos or unboxing videos of those, because I almost always watch his video and I'm like, oh, like that, like when I'm looking through movies, looking for horror movies to watch, I've watched the same ones for a while and I'm trying to find something to watch and I can't think of anything. I'll end up watching one of Phil's videos and being like, oh, that movie, I forgot all about that one, or I haven't watched that one in a while, and then that gives me a, like, oh, and I'll go after that movie, and then I'll either get it because I don't have it, or I'll find it and watch it because, kind of reminded me of how great the movie was. So probably his DVD and Blu-ray videos, but he's always getting great stuff in, so it's hard to really pick. Number 7. What is a favorite piece I'd love to own that I don't have? I'm a huge Pumpkinhead fan. I love Pumpkinhead. So definitely a full-scale Pumpkinhead bust. I know Trick or Treat Studios has a Pumpkinhead mask, and I do collect masks, but I'd probably, I'm trying to save some money, but try to get something, Pumpkinhead's, to get a 1-to-1 scale, he's quite a large character, quite a large monster. So I'd probably that, get a full-scale Pumpkinhead bust. Let's see. Number 8, what makes me love horror? I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, I loved being scared. I love scary movies. I love monsters, like the old Godzilla movies, just any, werewolf movies, just anything with a monster in it. I love monsters. I started watching the slasher movies when I got older, and just, ever since I was a kid, I just loved monsters and creepy things, and just, I don't know, just ever since I can remember, I've loved horror. I don't remember any specific thing that made me love horror, but just always have. And number 9, he said, just for fun, Jason versus Leatherface, who would win? I see that's a hard question to answer because there's so many versions of Jason. So like, Part 7 Jason versus Leatherface from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jason would destroy him. Just would. You shoot him, he doesn't die. Leatherface is a guy. Just, a human. So, Jason would have his way with him. But Part 3 Jason versus Leatherface, that would be a good fight. He does get hacked in the head with an axe and still keep coming, but, operating Part 3 Jason versus 1978 Leatherface, that would be a good battle. But if you start going zombie Jason versus Leatherface, Jason's going to take him every time. So, those are the 9 questions. This is my entry to Phil's Creepy Videos 500 subscriber giveaway. Phil, you'll be at 500 in no time. Thanks for doing the giveaway. And like I said, I'll leave a link to Phil's channel down below, Phil's Creepy Videos. Check him out, subscribe, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Later.